got a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see!
Oh man.
Okay, sure.
Huh?
Okay, what kind of book is he
natural
reading?
position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion?
Oh man.
When
Is he
free
reading
from
some kind of
external
book
influences,
about theoretical
every
physics or
entity
something?
displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Yeah,
So,
he might be reading something like that.
you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya!
Yeah, you got that? Hey, what's up guys? This is Wild One and welcome back here to my YouTube channel, and we are now back here to Genshin Impact. So yep, we are now back here guys once again. So far we are right now here going to talk to Dia. Currently says right here yeah, we are right now following the clues proposed by Dia. So yeah, apparently we currently got into a fight in the other place. I currently forgot what it's currently called. I believe it's okay, it's Caravan Rebat. So anyways, we're just pretty much going to Dia right now. We're still looking for those village keepers, by the way. Okay, hold on. Come on. Okay, there she is.
Hey, Dia!
Right on time. We'll know any moment now.
Paimon's been wondering. You seem to
We
know
actually
Candace pretty
got
well. Have you
a
been
few
friends
people
for a long
alive.
time?
I thought we currently killed them.
We've known each other for some time now. She's a pretty interesting person. Even though she's an extremely strong warrior, she never misuses her powers against others.
Oh, Paimon knows what you mean. Like a lot of martial artists say, never take the fight outside the ring.
Yep, I guess you can put it that way. It takes strong convictions to be as dedicated as she is, and shoulder that kind of responsibility. Us mercs, on the other hand, we pretty much live from one day to the next.
Well, Paimon thinks you're great too.
Really? Thanks for that.
Yeah, seems like Sino is still fenced right here.
And he's pretty early too.
Yes, I was here yesterday to help out a little.
To help out? By doing what?
Sharing some interrogation techniques.
Oh,
You mean you taught
okay.
Candace some more persuasive methods?
Seems like
Right.
we currently got our hands dirty
Come on
right
in,
there.
everyone. Come on, let's go inside.
I hope Candace did not torture the guys just so to get some information. Okay, so let's get inside.
Candace, where? Whoa, you look furious.
Do I? Huh. What gave it away?
Oh, there's no mask that can hide true bloodlust. Cover up your eyes, and it'll still show itself at the corners of your mouth.
Perhaps I need to work on my composure. Still, it's perfectly understandable why I'm angry. I'm sure everyone present would agree.
Yes, ma'am. Please, don't beat us anymore. We're gonna die.
She did
Well,
torture them.
Looks like Sino taught her well.
She mastered it really quickly
You
too.
fear death yourselves, yet you do not hesitate to place the lives of others at risk. The absurdity is mind-boggling. The ones you call mad scholars are known to us as the village keepers. They are vital members of our community, and some even count them as family. You come here to my village, and you treat my people as nothing more than stepping stones towards your goal. Tell me,
She's mad.
What would you do to you in my position?
Mercy! Please have mercy!
You've made your bed.
Oh,
We may both be desert dwellers, but there's one thing that I understand better than you. The resurrection of King Deshret will only result in war, and war serves no one. The people of Aru Village care little about which god is in power. Life may be tough and tiring, but we wish to preserve our way of life. A war would only cause us to lose all that we have. And that is not a responsibility that you can afford to shoulder.
We understand. We're sorry.
damn.
I'll tell you everything I know. Please, just let us go.
I'm listening.
Okay, start
You
talking.
might not believe this, but it wasn't us who came up with this idea. Someone was spreading rumors in the tavern. That's how we ended up hearing about King Deshret's resurrection. Some mystery man told us that mad scholars will make the perfect sacrifice to usher in King Deshret's resurrection. They give their lives, and we can get anything we wish for.
They're called village keepers. Slip up again, and you'll regret it.
Yes, sorry. It was all that mystery man's doing. He told us to spread the word about King Deshret's resurrection and talked us into helping him. In return, he said he'll help facilitate the resurrection process.
Where are the village
I'm
keepers now?
not sure.
Perhaps they are being
That's one.
offered as sacrifice right now.
One what?
Strike. You get a total of 3. Then, you die by my hand.
Yo, that's
Wait,
way too
I'm telling you
much,
the
man.
truth. We don't know anything. It was all
That's
him.
just way too much.
2.
He got us to lure them out of their houses in the night with some kind of incense. We take them to a junction outside the village. Then the mystery guy takes them from there. You gotta believe me, please. I'm telling the truth, I swear. Just ask them if you don't believe me.
That was
They
indeed the truth.
just nodded.
Traveler, go on.
Alrighty, do you have any idea who that
You
mysterious
have to
person
believe
might
me.
be?
If I knew that, I would have told you his name right away. I'm not risking another beating to keep his secrets. No way. That
But
guy,
you know what
he
that
wears a
dude
cloak,
looks like.
and he's always careful to cover his face. He calls himself King Deshret's envoy.
I believe I may know what's going on.
Uncle Anpu? What do you mean?
Oh! Yo, what did he just do?
Smooth.
You have gotta be kidding.
Okay, speak.
If
literally
my
just took them
suspicions
out.
are correct, this
Damn.
mystery man they speak of could be from the academia. Some time ago, people from the academia attempted to take the village keepers away. I refused, insisting that they are part of our community. It strikes me now that this secretive character shares the same goal they had.
Which means it's highly likely that the academia was purposely spreading a false rumor to trick the radicals into delivering the village keepers right into their hands. They were the ones who brought them here to begin with. Now they're trying to take them back? We aren't gonna let that happen.
Not the academia again.
In Sumeru City Sataria also mentioned.
Just as I thought. But what could they want with the village keepers?
Yeah, probably
People
just
are nothing but
sacrifice.
tools in the eyes of the academia. A change in their plans likely means they found another way to exploit the scholars. Regardless, our top priority now is locating the village keepers.
You're right. Isaka's still waiting for news on his grandpa.
Time to go. Let's leave the village and try to track them down.
Yes. Pack up and get ready to leave.
You got it. Candace, I'll let you deal with the radicals. Leave everything outside the village to us.
All right.
Let's meet back here once everyone's ready.
Okay. Nice. Yo, he literally just beaten them up. Okay. That is literally straight up torture right there. I guess it's actually justifiable though, so it's fine.
Let's get some food in us and then we'll... Woo!
Seems like Alhaitham was
did that
actually
come
just waiting here.
Well, as you can see, I am merely sitting here and reviewing what we have deduced thus far.
You were gone for ages! And now you're suddenly sitting here musing to yourself? Where have you been anyway?
He's just quiet here reading his book.
Hey, what's with the silence?
You never think things through before asking questions. I'm giving you some time to make up for that.
Paimon's so mad!
Oh man.
Paimon's gonna give you an ugly nickname!
Go ahead, I won't stop you. What kind of nickname though?
Never mind! Paimon's got nothing. There's just nothing super obvious to pick with this guy. It makes it so hard.
Well, you've heard nothing to suggest I left this whole time. So clearly, I stayed in the village to investigate. Anyway, you plan to leave Aru village and keep searching for the truth of this matter, yes?
Yep. We're not gonna find out anything more by staying here, so we thought that we might as well take the search elsewhere.
Okay, the scene is not moving.
Treatment!
He's giving us time to
No.
think, eh?
I'm just surprised that you decided to team up with him.
Alhaitham, you haven't helped us out at all ever since we arrived at Aru village. Bold
Well,
of you to
that is
question our
indeed true.
choices.
Yeah, you're all talk.
Not unless
While you were
He found some
investigating,
more
I had
clues.
my own work to do, which I've now finished.
Really? Paimon doesn't believe you.
To be honest, we aren't really a team, so I have no obligation to inform you of my whereabouts. Not to mention that going separate ways allowed me to find some important information that you all had missed.
Okay, we're listening.
Huh? Right here in the village?
Correct.
What did you learn?
I'm going to take you to someone. But before that, you need to understand where she's coming from.
What does that mean?
What do you mean where she's coming from?
How do you think the
point of
residents
view?
of Aru village feel about what we're doing? In other words, do you truly believe every single word the villagers tell us?
Oh,
You mean
now that's
some
a
of
good
them
point.
lied to us?
Hiding the truth does not necessarily equate to lying. Again, these people have their reasons. Remember what Candace said? Most people in Aru village don't necessarily care which deity is in charge of Sumeru. That's because whether King Deshret or the Dendro Archon has power is of little significance to them. By contrast, the perils of their daily lives are ever-present concerns. They won't simply share everything they know with you without good reason. That's why you believed there was no further information to be found in this village.
So you're saying we can find new info?
Glad you're following along. Among those you have talked to, there's someone who was consciously keeping you out of the loop. In fact, she's been observing your
Oh.
every move since you arrived. The reason being, to someone who only wants to live their life in peace, any external factors introduce unpredictability into the equation.
Those eyes. Those fierce eyes. You look like a real fighter.
Don't change the subject.
It's quite obvious that she's intimidated by Sino's authority and strength.
Right. You were asking about the mad scholars.
She corrected herself mid-sentence because she's aware that there are King Deshret fanatics in the village. If she sounds too friendly towards the village keepers, she could easily make herself the radicals' next target.
I think it's been a few days
so
since
that's
I last saw them.
understandable.
I usually go to bed pretty early, so I'm not too familiar with what goes on at night.
Remember? She made a point of denying her involvement in anything that occurs at night.
But honestly, I feel quite sympathetic towards them. Even though they act a little strange, they've helped me in the past. If it weren't for them, my house would have collapsed long ago.
After speaking to the village chief, it became clear that the village keepers had protected Aru village at night. In other words, the young miss was very much awake during that time.
Then why would she lie?
By getting involved with an outsider, she risks drawing unwanted attention to herself. As for why she might be so wary about all this, maybe you should ask her.
I'll pass on this one. You said that she is afraid of me. If so, it's best if I stay out of this.
Okay, seems like we're
We're on
going.
it.
Yep. Okay, so just be friendly to her. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Okay, it seems like it's on the other side. Okay, I did not know that there was actually a pathway right here. Come on. Knock on the door. Knock on the door. There you go.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want. Go on. Earn her trust.
Is it really that simple?
I don't think that is simple though.
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. We are
Hi,
travelers.
Traveler. I want to ask you something. Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
Nope.
Why's that?
Only results in conflicts.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
That's what we do not know. I can't promise anything, but I'll do the best I can.
We came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
And that's why
Even
we are
so,
called
We've
travelers.
met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in. We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Hopefully that's enough to earn her trust.
I want to trust you. My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru. Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Well, that
Yeah.
goes for every war
Some
and every
people can
conflict,
be so
so
narrow-minded
yes.
when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives. Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
You can tell them. I'm sure he'll keep your secret.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham. I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
There are ghosts?
I don't think it's
Perhaps.
a ghost.
I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion. It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night. But, because we're in the middle of a desert, he would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds are
There's
coming
really
from?
nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
We need to check out that hospital.
Let's go!
Well, time for us to investigate then. Go to the Elazar Hospital. Oh, okay, so seems like I still need to currently run there. So yeah, I'll see you guys later once I currently get there. There's actually a chest right there. Man, the desert really looks
place?
creepy,
It's in
as long as
terrible
it's
shape.
night.
Monsters! Watch out!
Just villagers. Okay,
Everybody stand back! Your grand finale, written in the stars!
come on. Yeah, we got them. Oh. Yo, that is one big ass reinforcement. That is the reinforcement right there.
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Come on. You giant beast. Get down. Okay, never mind. I'm the one that's going down.
Observe!
Ow, no. No.
Break a leg!
Come on.
Decided by destiny! Let me scrub!
Shadow Raven, let night fall!
Okay, he's down. That actually took a while.
Easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you
Super
expecting?
strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
That's one heck of an imagination. And ours is still
Super
right there.
serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
And he unlocked the hospital.
Let's go in and take a look.
Well, ours literally still right there.
Hey, Ahitham, we haven't found squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee
It's
says she
hidden.
only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then, I'm taking a break.
Yo, really?
Just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read? What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Oh man.
Okay, sure.
Huh?
Okay, what kind of book is he
natural
reading?
Position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion?
Oh man.
When
Is he
free
reading
from
some kind of
external
book
influences,
about theoretical
every
physics or
entity
something?
displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Yeah,
So,
he might be reading something like that.
You got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya.
Yeah, you got that? Man.
How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
No, it would kill you to read a book once in a while either.
Hey, Paimon's your Teyvat travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already. And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay, Paimon's the best. Like, I hate them is literally reading some kind of book about it, physics or something. Or something more
Paimon's
advanced than that.
getting so sleepy.
Huh.
Huh? What
Weird,
was
I
that
can
sound?
actually hear something.
There it is. It's coming from that direction.
Probably underneath the whole hospital itself.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
Holy shoot. The sound is literally so creepy. Straight from a horror
It's
movie.
from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Okay, we're going down. Yo, now there's something.
As I thought, there's a hidden structure.
Wow. It's like they tucked another hospital into this one. Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Yo, the sound is literally something like straight out of a horror movie. Yo, why did it took us outside? Hold on. Yo, we were already inside and it literally took us outside again. Okay, investigate the elemental monuments around the hospital. Oh, okay, I see. Hold on. Unlock. Okay, never mind. I do not even have a key. Elemental monuments outside. I see. Come on. Let us change parties real quick. Because we can. Okay, what about this one? How do we unlock that? Actually, I currently have an idea. Well, not really. As if it's going to do anything. Actually, there's one more right there.
Right here,
Okay,
right now.
let's just
Emerge.
beat these guys up real quick.
I'll protect us.
Can't see.
Yeah, that should be enough. Or not.
Right now, right here. Absorption test.
One with the forest.
Come on.
Ha! I hear everything.
Okay, there you go. If we activate that, should probably activate the other one. Hold on, there's another thingy right here. Okay, these are
Emerge,
just
right now,
your
right here.
typical bandits.
Enshroud.
Yeah, this is nothing. But since we are here, let's just kill them anyways. Okay, yeah, there's actually nothing right here. Huh. Yo, that is so odd. Oh, wait.
Emerge.
Okay,
right here,
now
right
you're talking.
One with the
No
forest.
wonder. So you just literally need to step right here just so these guys will literally spawn. Yo, why did they even do that? They should have just spawned them in right in there in the first place. I was literally so confused right there. Okay, now this is actually very creepy. Yo, this place literally looks something odd. This week's meals. I ain't going to read that kind of stuff. This week's shifts. What is this? Old vase. Yeah, it's nothing.
Look, there's someone over there.
Probably a village
Good
keeper.
idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Wait,
Yeah, it's a village
You're-
keeper. Oh wait, Alhaitham knows the dude.
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
didn't expect to see him here.
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
He's a scholar too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No, and that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
So how did he become
Leaving
like
that
this?
question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late. Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him. There are drag
Or
marks
they
on the
left
ground.
him there
They're
intentionally.
clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner. The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Living proof of what?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Oh wait, the dude that he just fought with. Yes, it's this dude. Yeah, it was that scene back then.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers. Life for the desert dwellers has been
ultimate,
brutal ever since King
chess
Deshret's
players.
death all those years ago.
That's the academia,
Beneath the
alright?
surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that. The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Throughout
Good
this process,
question.
one thing has changed. The scholar's identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
Human experimentation.
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
With the technology of the Sumeru Academia, it's entirely possible. Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Paimon doesn't want to think about this.
How did you
I'm
learn
the
of this
Academia
technology?
scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects. Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process. Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
Paimon's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
Divine consciousness of the forest. It's also safe to assume that this knowledge,
The
Dewey,
look on
the
your
doctor,
face
the
tells me you've
battlefier.
realized the answer.
Academia needs people who have been exposed to divine
That's right.
consciousness.
To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The Academia is going
Create
out of their way to
another
look for
god.
forbidden knowledge. But what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the
making the
divine knowledge
battlefier a
capsule,
god.
but to no avail.
That's probably the goal.
It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry. Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the Academia may as well shut its doors.
Sounds like you're really against all this.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules. Whether it be academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries. If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed. This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
He has a point.
Probably not.
Your motives are
Paimon's not
specific
sure.
and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The divine knowledge capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
So he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility. Someone like him might actually be better for
I've
an
been wanting
ally.
to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the Academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
You're probably
Yes, straight
right.
up.
Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out. Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
Wow,
Yeah, he has
that's
a
a
point.
great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
So what are we going to do with this guy?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us. We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Damn. Yeah, that was a lot of reveal right there. But yeah, anyways, guys, that will be pretty much it for this right now. And I will currently end it right here in this underground part of this weird-looking hospital. But as guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and also please do leave a comment down there below on what you think about the very primary goal of the academia. Like, honestly, I think it actually currently coincides with the goal of the Fatui right now, which is to currently create a their own god, which is making the Balladeer as the Dendro Archon. But yeah, anyways guys, that's pretty much it for this video. So what kind of beds are these? So yeah, anyways, make sure to follow my Facebook page and also my Twitter account if you haven't already. Also, I currently have a Twitch channel if you guys are currently interested. Link is also down there in the description below, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.